What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. It's Rent Crazy. Like and subscribe, and we got a crazy video today. So I ain't gonna talk too much. We gonna get straight into it. Know what I'm saying?
This is me about to learn how to pilot a flying boat, also known as an amphibious hang glider. They're extremely rare, only a handful exist in the United States, and even fewer pilots know how.
Oh, that's hard to say. What was this at? I ain't gonna lie, chat. I wanted to do something like this. I'm gonna end up doing something like this. Know what I'm saying? But I don't know about the flying part though. Know what I'm saying? But like something like this, be in the middle of the lake. Know what I'm saying? Middle of the lake and shit. Yeah, that's hard to say. Ooh, the first 45 seconds of the video.
To fly them. Because of that, training models like this one are almost impossible to find. It uses linked control bars so Dave the instructor can take over anytime. Kind of like dual steering wheels in a driver's ed car. Which makes my mission slightly ambitious. Get Dave the instructor to trust me enough to let go of the controls completely, even though I've never flown anything before in my life. But how does someone even find a flying boat, let alone someone who can teach you how to fly it? That was my exact thought process seconds after seeing this clip.
Go, Cletus!
Which led me down a 4-month bender trying to find an aircraft as well.
What in the world, bro? The only flying boat that I thought of is like, you know, like the planes that's in like the remote parts. Like I don't fucking know, but like Nebraska or something. They like fly the plane and then like but it's a regular boat. I mean, it's a regular plane, but they got like the boat shit at the bottom, and then it lands and dive on the water. Know what I'm saying? I never thought of nothing like this. I don't know who the hell thought of something like this. That's
the teacher. And then after many phone calls and unanswered emails, I was led to amphibianair.com. After getting some answers from the question pond, I decided it was time to croak to the owner, Mr. Dave Myers. We hopped on the phone, I pitched him the idea, and he said he was down, but I would have to meet him in Montana. I knew I wouldn't be able to accomplish this alone, so...
Preston and Gene, at it again.
This is Gene, also known as Potato Jet. He's a regular around here. If you haven't heard about him, do yourself a favor and check out his YouTube channel.
Smaller car this time. Yes, not the RV, not the RV.
We started our drive, saw a really cool bridge, and after driving 900 miles, we finally made it to our destination, Flathead.
Oh, that's in Montana? I don't know. I ain't never been to Montana. I've been to almost every state in goddamn the United States. You know what I'm saying? In the US of the A. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I do keep on switching from this camera. Know what I'm saying? From my webcam to my main camera, I keep on switching it. Cause like, nigga, look at my diamonds. Know what I'm saying? Them bitches hitting. Know what I'm saying? Them bitches hitting. I don't give a fuck.
Lake.
Water's a little choppier than I thought it'd be.
Dave said there's a chance we don't fly tomorrow if the weather's bad. He's gonna call me in like the next hour and tell me if we're good to go for tomorrow or not.
Preston,
Dave, how are ya?
good man, you made it.
I love Montana already.
Is it the most beautiful freaking thing?
I mean, does the sun ever set? Did you fly today?
I did not. It was windy. The wind just died down. Last night it blew 35 miles an hour.
Whoa.
Did the right move by postponing you a day.
I'm so glad we did that.
Yeah, me too.
I've been practicing my broomstick, and I cannot wait. I feel very prepared. Or as prepared as I could be.
No, that is fantastic, man. I wish everybody would do that. It'd make my job so much easier. All right, man.
Will do.
Forward to it.
Talk to you tomorrow. How great is Dave?
You have not done the broomstick practice.
No! It's day 2. It's day 2.
I do it today. I fly the boat.
This is exactly 20 minutes before my meetup with Dave. Hang gliders are steered by pushing and pulling a pole. So I'm in a motel watching a YouTube video, practicing with the self.
And not gonna lie, I don't know. Not gonna lie, I would goddamn fly a hang glider, but like if I'm gonna fly a hang glider, I'm gonna need like a parachute or something. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need like the whole backpack parachute. Look at my dog. But if I could find which way. Look at that. Look at my dog. Yeah, but what's called? But I ain't gonna lie, that's actually fire though. But like I wanna do like the one that's like when you on the boat, and then you flying over the water on the boat. You know what I'm talking about. Know what I'm saying? It's sort of clip. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Stick. Apparently this helps me fly a boat.
The YouTube coach also has a bunch of videos of hang gliders crashing. Unfortunately, I watched all of those. He said most of the people that crash are first-time flyers. But there is something about knowing if I do crash, I go into water. What's the lake called again? Salt Head? Flat guy? Flat Lake? Salt. Editing Preston. Can you tell us what the...
There's our guy. The man, the myth, the legend. Dave Myers.
Nice to meet you, man. We're here. This is Gene.
Nice to meet you. These are my friends Scotty and Mike.
Preston.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And then Dave introduced me to the belle of the ball, Mellow Bird. Not only is Dave extremely nice, he's also absurdly strong. He lifted the entire boat by himself like it was nothing.
That's why I don't need
I forgot to unmute my mic, but if y'all don't like me rewinding this shit,
So
off the
absurdly
video.
strong. He lifted the entire boat by himself like
hold up. So it's like a boat, and it's like a boat with a hang glider attached to it, but it also got an engine. So is the engine for the water, or is it like the glide? Know what I'm saying? I don't know. Regardless, it's hard to sell. Know what I'm saying? That's actually hard to sell. I ain't go cap.
it was nothing.
That's why I don't need a P90X. You can lift it up.
Yeah, not as heavy as I thought it'd be.
This is called a weight shift control special light sport amphibious powered hang glider.
Oh, so it do got a propeller on the front, because I was like, what's that engine for? But it is a propeller, yeah.
That's why I call her Mellow Bird. Okay. First thing we do is undo this here wing bag. If it rests too long, we get birds build nests up in there.
Oh, really?
Did you ever see the cat in the airplane?
Yeah. If you haven't seen that video, maybe we'll cut to that video.
Dave popped open the wing and explained what I could do to help set it up.
Have you been doing many teaching lessons since you've been out here in Montana?
I've flown about 10 people.
Okay. How do those people find you?
I pick them up off their boats.
Explain that.
I will buzz by the boats. People wave, and if they wave enthusiastically enough, land, shut her off, and I say, would you like to fly? So I send them a link to my waiver. I picked the lady up off her paddleboard, and we just flew right around.
Then he explained how him and his wife had their wedding at this very lake.
We got married over at a park we're gonna fly by on the 4th of July.
This year?
This year.
So like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. We're newlyweds.
So awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks. There was a little plastic pipe that dropped out when I...
Oh, he put it in your back pocket.
It's in my back pocket. Thank you, man.
Hey, confession time. I wanted to learn to fly this thing because I have always wanted to build one for myself. But I needed to know if I was even comfortable.
Build one? Hell no. That's gonna be hard as fuck to build one of them. I don't know. But like, I ain't gonna lie, I seen this dude build a lot of shit. Know what I'm saying? He be building a lot of shit, so he might fuck around and build one. But if he do, we gonna come back for a part 2 of the video. Know what I'm saying?
Comfortable flying one of these things first, and I wanted a professional's opinion on if this was even possible or not.
I wonder if it's possible to like build your own. Do people ever build their own?
Yes, you can make an ultralight, an experimental aircraft that you build yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need anything. You weld some stuff together, put a prop on, and go try to fly it.
Right.
Don't recommend it.
And for an ultralight, you don't need a pilot's license?
No license. No license required.
I'm learning so much right now. Thank you for sharing all this, Dave.
Now that I knew it was possible, it definitely put a little more pressure on learning to fly. As we finished getting the aircraft ready, Dave mentioned that his friends aren't necessarily in love with the color of Mellow Bird.
I personally love the yellow.
I was a mellow yellow guy. I've been my whole life. So I was like, yellow. I have to learn about airspace and weather and safety and
What is that?
where I can fly. I have no idea.
Honestly, neither did I. But seeing that Cash App banner got me thinking about the Cash App card I was going to customize in honor of my new friend Dave. Cash App lets you make the card unique to you.
Bro, there's no way. I be hating when when they put a non-skippable ad in there. Know what I'm saying? We just go ahead and watch it. Know what I'm saying?
I made mine neon yellow, the
I need
exact
some water.
color of Dave's favorite drink. I also drew all over it. How great is this? It also gives you these little random discounts on stuff you already buy, like food delivery, video games, and coffee.
And I'm gonna see if there's any mellow yellow here because Dave
loves Mellow Yellow. But let's say there's a random charge for like 47 Mellow Yellows. Cash App Security is great at blocking weird transactions like that.
Mellow Yellow secured.
If you direct deposit at least $300 in paychecks per month, you can unlock up to $200 free in overdraft coverage.
Dave, I got your gift.
And then if you overdraft unexpectedly, there's no hidden fees to worry about.
Nectar of the gods.
All right, let's see it. There it is.
For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use the code CASHIN10 at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms do apply, and thank you to Cash App for sponsoring this video.
All right, Preston, we're getting ready to go fly.
I can't wait.
After eating lunch, as well as meeting Susie, it was time for our first flight. But first, our pre-flight inspection.
Inspect for safety pins.
Yeah,
All the strings are
let's go.
attached. Make sure we have. I hear a bird.
Know what I'm saying? Like I'm on the desk right now, know what I'm saying? I'm on the desk setup right now. But like in the future, like if y'all go back and watch my old videos, know what I'm saying? Not old because they're just like 2025. But like I'm doing the reaction videos. And then once I make it off the reaction videos on my second channel, I'ma goddamn do videos like this, like IRL videos. Know what I'm saying? This channel we at the desk. Know what I'm saying? My second channel, we goddamn gonna be doing shit like this. And then on my third channel, I'll be doing gaming. Know what I'm saying? So go ahead and check out all my shit. I got like 6 channels, I ain't gonna cap. But like half my channels, y'all ain't even gonna know it's me because, know what I'm saying? They're like faceless YouTube channels. But I ain't gonna get into all of that.
We'll start. Oil filter. Throw your leg over. Don't choke me. Don't cover my eye. Checking my prop. Tire pressure. My rear rudder.
Red showing.
Emergency locator. Life jacket. Or red tab. So we'll go do a test flight and see how that works out.
Dave, you think I'll be able to take off, fly, and land all today?
It depends how much broomstick flying you did, how good you are between that foot throttle and control bar.
Dave sounds super confident in me.
So down here in my cockpit, I have a little nose wheel steering, and my right foot is the throttle. Got it. So just like a car. And there's our splash in.
Since this was just the test flight for the day, the plan was for Dave to take off, land, confirm everything was working, and then it would be my turn to fly.
Everything about flying is checklist, so we made sure our weather was good. We have plenty of fuel, everything looked good and feel good. Our might ease in the way? No, probably not. There won't be any heavy turning like that. You ready to fly, Preston? I'm ready to fly. Let's do it. Get her up on the
Go.
Dave, my heart is racing. This is way scarier than I thought it was gonna be.
What's the scarier part? Like,
Once we're up there, like the wind is moving us, dude. And he's like, it was just so windy up there to the point where I'm like, are we okay? Like, are we good? And he's just laughing, having a blast. And I'm just like smiling, okay, let's land it. We're gonna take off again, land out in the lake, and then I go in the front seat. And I guess I'm just gonna figure out how to fly this in the moment. I trust Dave. I definitely trust Dave. I also got soaked.
To start things off, we went over our basic maneuvers. Right, left, push forward to go up, pull in to go down. Gas and brake are controlled by your feet, just like a car. I was surprised to learn that choppy water was actually helpful for takeoff. Glassy water mixed with light variable wind will actually push you down, making it harder to lift. After going through his checklist and making sure the airspace was clear, we were ready for liftoff. The plan was simple. Fly over the bridge, land by the pontoon boat, learn the basics, fly to the island where I would take my final exam. If I passed, Dave had some expert mode surprises. If I failed, we would turn back. But this would all mean nothing if I couldn't get Dave to trust me enough to let go of the controls completely so I could fly on my own. Our journey was quickly beginning as we rose to 200 feet, crossing the bridge. So yeah, I did not want to let go, but Dave used this to show how even if we weren't touching the bar, aircraft wanted to fly straight, which means if I crash it, it is 100% my fault.
Bro, this is truly crazy as hell. Like, when I clicked on this video, I did not think it was gonna be this crazy, game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is even like the drone shots is hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine pulling up to your local lake. You know what I'm saying? Imagine pulling up to the goddamn beach. You know what I'm saying? And you pull up with this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be like, what the hell? You know what I'm talking about? They'll be like, it's a UFO or some shit. That ass though, I'm telling you.
After that, he showed me what a right and left turn felt like, as well as a perfect landing.
Ready for the front seat, Brett?
I think I'm ready for the front.
It was time to learn the basics, but as I got in the front seat, I did start wondering if the whole Dave letting go thing was realistic or not.
All right, so there's a little panel power switch. So you want to work your throttle down just to get used to it.
Oh, interesting. So how do you press the throttle and also steer the rudder?
I thought pressing the gas would turn the rudder. Wrong. Turns out I had to push the whole gas and brake assembly with my heel while pressing the gas.
Oh, interesting. I will also tell you, I feel like once we're going in the air, it has been hard to hear you. Test, test, test.
Couldn't figure it out and had to quickly get used to having a conversation next to a lawnmower.
There. All right, full throttle, full bar, all the way out. Lean into it, full throttle. There she goes. Wow. My foot is off your throttle now.
We got up in the air, and don't get me wrong, it was really cool, but if what happens next was a chapter in a book, it would be titled Preston Can't Turn.
Right a little. Right now we're in a little left turn. Right, we can straighten them out. How do I go right? You're gonna pull left, but just a little. Hold it right here. I don't understand why. So you let go right now, like relax your grip.
Even though I didn't really understand what was going on, Dave told me to fly higher.
120 right now. We're at 200, so try to ease off.
And the higher we got, the more I felt like I was messing up, to be honest.
Again, you gotta relax that grip. You're letting her turn left a little. Go the other way.
Okay, so if I want to go left, I am pushing this one.
Yes, but that'll F up your head. I don't even want to say the word. Right, it's left.
I think I'm still confused. Don't understand.
Alright, so what we're doing is we're pulling our weight. And when you pull left,
Like a pulling a rope.
yes.
Dude, thinking about it like a rope makes so much more sense.
It does. When you're a kid and you would do that thing and you were airplane and you went,
I think there's so many moments where I could only make out like 70% of what you were saying. But there were also a few moments where I was like, oh, okay. I don't feel like I'm doing great.
You don't? Yeah, no, nobody does. But you really are. When somebody's over controlling, not letting go when I say so, I'm usually freaking out.
Okay. And you seem pretty comfortable.
Yeah, you were doing great.
We had made it to the island, but at this point, I had kind of lost all hope. My ears are ringing right now. I can barely hear you. So he's talking to me through the headphones, and I'm only picking up like half what he's saying.
You gonna build your own now?
No way. I'll never do this. No, I'll never do this again. As I was having my little moment, Dave asked Gene if he wanted to go up, which was kind of a relief. I started realizing that when Dave would say, turn right, for example, I would push right, which would actually turn us the other way. This is what clicked right before we got to the island. But I wasn't sure if it would be enough to help me pass my final test and move me on to whatever surprise Dave had planned. I can't even imagine how Gene is feeling right now.
Bro, this is actually hard as hell. Like, this is like something you gotta do on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? This is hard. I ain't gonna cap.
How was it? Good?
And just like that, it was time for my final exam. Dave would be critiquing every aspect of my flying, and if I passed, the adventure would continue. But if I failed, we would turn back.
and we're just gonna do full bar, full throttle. And I'm only gonna be lightly with you. Ready to fly? Let's fly. Full throttle.
element, we are officially out of beginner mode, which means we are going to fly past the island and experience
Expert mode surprises.
the skip and run, also known as the touch and go, requires a perfect control of speed, balance, and timing to touch the water without losing control or flipping. And if I could nail them, maybe Dave might let go of the controls. So that's a little terrifying because before
They going from 250 to 1,000 feet? Hell no. Hell no.
for this moment, the highest we had gone was 350 feet. Just to be clear, that's here. And Dave wants to go here. He explained that because we're about to fly over an island, the thermals rising from it could actually cause more turbulence during our incline. But if there weren't any, he had a surprise for me. Luckily, the thermals weren't too bad and we made it over the island. But once we made it to 1,000 feet, nothing could prepare me for what Dave was about to say. Now, when he says power off here, that doesn't mean he's gonna ask me to like reach up and shut the key.
Reach up and shut the key.
Turning key off. Key is off. Oh, wow. The motor's off.
Bro, they gliding at 1,000 feet with no engine. But like if you really think about it, that heavy ass boat plane that they got should not even be 1,000 feet in the air. Ain't that crazy? That's like physics or aerodynamics or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Like the air traffic control shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that crazy as hell though? Like that big ass boat / plane is in the goddamn thing. Y'all keep on switching back and forth. I just know how to do this shit. Know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the video. Sheesh.
And we're gliding. Whoa.
I think Dave hadn't let go of the controls because he could feel how much fear I still had. But in this moment, the fear was finally gone.
I'm a bird man. Call me bird man.
Could fly all the way to water, but let's go ahead and restart. All right, we can turn the key. How's that? That was awesome.
On the flight back, it hit me. Dave probably wasn't going to let go of the controls, and that was okay. I had done a scary thing and felt more confident than when I started, and that was a win. Dave showed me where him and Susie got married, and I flew us home. As I was flying, I gotta admit, there was a moment where I felt like a real pilot. And funny enough, I think Dave thought so too.
Fuck no. I just realized this shit is held on by duct tape, gang. 1,000 feet, and this is like some goddamn PCP pipe. That's what it's called. I think that's what it is. And goddamn, and duct tape. Hell no. Hell no, bro. At 1,000 feet is wild, though. I ain't gonna bullshit you now. That's crazy as hell.